everyone, and welcome to our educational session on Sunday. My name is Paul Arso, and I'm founder of the Decentralized Web project. The topic of today is all about NFTs in general and what we are bringing in our project. Before starting talking about the topic of today, let me tell you a little bit about our project. We're building a decentralized communication and advertising platform. When we're talking about decentralization, most of the times people, I mean influencers, marketers, promoters, investors, and people who are involved into the space, they think of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. I believe as a technology developer that blockchain technology is not suitable to drive decentralization, and it is not next generation of internet. What blockchain technology brings and what is good at is creating virtual value, but this virtual value is not matched with a physical or tangible value. The technology has also flaws, and I can list some of them. For example, by idea, it continuously grows in size. It becomes heavier burden to carry from individuals, and this limits the number of nodes which the blockchain network of nodes can have. So the unintended consequence of one blockchain becoming successful is it becomes huge in size, and fewer and fewer people and organizations can run an actual node, and they do not have their own node to submit transactions to this specific blockchain. In addition to growth in size, there are additional flows, like, for example, low number of transactions, the need for consensus, and having multiple copies stored throughout the blockchain. So this is very inefficient use of storing of data. And so if we're talking about next generation of internet, like your and my experience of internet is like internet is driving and carrying like kilobytes, megabytes, or gigabytes of data. So like every time we're using internet, we're exchanging like kilobytes, megabytes, or gigabytes of data. And if you're looking at the blockchains and the amount of data they're moving, like one transaction is in the size of tens of bytes. So compare this with kilobytes, and you can see why blockchain technology is not suitable to be next generation of internet. In our project, we still have a blockchain instance. We have a cryptocurrency token, but they play a support role in our project. Like most of the other projects which are talking about decentralization, about next generation of internet, and they have a blockchain technology, either they're using blockchain as a tenant, just having tokens on a specific blockchain, or they're actually an originator. They have their own blockchain. Like most of the times, like the blockchain or the token, they play a central role into the specific project. In our project, the blockchain and the token and the tokens, they play a support role for our project. The central element of our project is decentralization software engine, which allows direct communication from user to user. This is the actual essence of decentralization, direct communication from user to user without going through a server. So I did describe the technical side of our project, but success of a project depends on marketing, and to promote our project and to market our project, we have been posting on very long list of social networks. The list includes Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Reddit, and Discord. From this very, very long list, we are focusing on building and growing a community, and we're focusing on three main social networks: Instagram, Twitter, and Telegram. I like to invite you personally, if you do not yet become a follower or member of the community, you can go to our website, which is decentralizedweb.org. It's decentralized and web, these are two words, they're all together, decentralizedweb.org. And on the bottom of every page of our website, you can see the icons of the social networks that we're posting on. You can click on one or more of these social networks, become a follower, and join a specific community. By joining, you are going to have posting of invitation to the events, and also you can have announcement of what is happening in our project as well. Like every week, we're preparing a list of posts and we're scheduling these posts on social networks. We're preparing the list every Sunday, and then like the scheduled posts, they're posted throughout the week. So we have a calendar of events, and this calendar is prepared on Sundays. Today we have an educational event. It's happening on Instagram Live, but I like to point that we have an educational event happening on Saturdays on Twitter Space. And as you know, on Twitter Space, the events, they're happening in audio only, and on Instagram Live, they're happening in video and audio. So we started doing these educational events about 5 months ago, and the topic of our very first educational event, it happened only on Twitter Space, and the topic was what is a blockchain. The topic of the second event, which happened on both Twitter Space and Instagram Live, was what is a smart contract. Some of the topics of the following events, which happened week after week, were applying astrology into cryptocurrency trading, central bank digital currency versus ordinary crypto. Confrontation is looming. Decentralization engines, blockchains as decentralization engines, and other decentralization engine implementations. Essence of decentralization, the communication and ways of implementation. Big crashes in crypto, Terra Luna, Celsius, and FTX. Decentralized finance destined to implode. In the end of 2022, we had a 2022 review in crypto. In the beginning of 2023, we had predictions for crypto in 2023. We had events on like current state of artificial intelligence and the drive towards artificial general intelligence. So we had events on like global events and like influence of these global events on like the world and the economies. So it was a very last week of like talking about this. So I did mention these educational events that we're organizing on Saturdays on Twitter Space and Sundays on Instagram Live. These educational events, they're happening on the same topic, and like yesterday we started talking about the topic of all about NFTs in general and what we're bringing. Today we're going to be talking to repeat some things that I said yesterday, but I'm going to expand also in few new areas which I didn't mention yesterday. But like in addition to the events happening on Saturday and Sundays, so we have recurring events which are happening on Thursdays. And like one of the Thursdays of the week, we have Ask Me Anything session, and on this Ask Me Anything session, people can ask questions and we can answer them regarding general state of market of crypto, about blockchain technology, about cryptocurrencies, about NFTs, Web3, decentralization, and etc. So one week we have a meeting session which is general, and the following week we have a demo day, and we decided to add and modify this demo day, which previously was specific about our software and how to install, how to use it, and like to show features of our software. But we decided to modify this event to include Ask Me Anything session plus a demo specifically on NFTs and our project. We have something very exciting, and we're preparing a collection of NFTs based on three-dimensional images, and we're also preparing a marketplace which we are going to sell these NFTs on. But I'm going to talk in detail in this current session and this current educational event. Once again, I like to invite you to join our social networks, and the list of social networks is posted on our website, which is Decentralized Web decentralized.org. On the bottom of every page, you can see the icons of the social networks. You can click on one or more and become a follower or join the community. Um, so, enough talking about our project. Let's start talking about the topic of today. And the topic of today is all about NFTs in general and what we're bringing to this area of technology and projects. In general, NFT stands for a non-fungible token, and I'd like to tell you that non-fungible token is an actual smart contract which is deployed on a blockchain which is capable of running smart contracts. So, like smart contract capable blockchains, they started being coming into existence with the Ethereum blockchain, but there are many other blockchains who are either running the same Ethereum software, like Binance Smart Chain, or like contract capable blockchains. They can have their own invention of smart ways of deploying smart contracts and running smart contracts. An example is Solana blockchain, which is not based on Ethereum virtual machines, but people can create and deploy smart contracts as well. And I like to tell you that there are essentially two big branches of smart contracts deployed on capable blockchains. One of the types of smart contracts is deploying so-called fungible tokens. Fungible means the tokens divide. For example, if we are looking at what bit create like something called stable coins, and like they create a token which is pegged, or like the company is promising that it is going to be pegged to the US dollar. So what happens is like people are coming to Tether, they could deposit a fiat currency. For example, they deposit $1,000 and they get tokens, 1,000 tokens of USDT, which is supposed to be pegged to the US dollar. Like in theory, people can like after getting this 1,000 USDT tokens, in theory they can exchange this 1,000 USDT to 1,000 fiat paper US dollars. But coming back to the label of fungible, like let's say one user there currently owner of 1,000 USDT. What they can do is like they can send 100 out of this 1,000 USDT to another account, and the other account holder, they're going to add this 100 USDT to the balance of their account they're having. And the first user then is going to have 1,000 minus 100 in total. They're going to have 900 USDT. So this is the meaning of fungible, and all the tokens which are created by smart contract, they're identical to each other, and they can be added or subtracted in the amount which a specific person is holding and owning. So that's regarding the token type of smart contracts which are deployed on a smart contract blockchain network of nodes. But the second big branch of smart contracts which could be deployed on blockchain is about non-fungible tokens. And people who are deploying this type of smart contracts, they're creating a unique item, which is a single item. Together with this non-fungible token, this item associated with this non-fungible token. Most often, this item is, for example, digital image. This amount used for non-fungible tokens, but the non-fungible token can be many other things. It can be a digital, for example, digital text file of a book, which could be a chapter of a book or the whole book. It could be, for example, like the audio of a podcast, and like it could be also the audio of a song. It could be the video plus audio of a song as well, and it could be many other digital things, like for example having like an identity, like identity verification through this NFT token, or having like a membership in a specific place, community, or club through this non-fungible token. But in addition to digital use, like non-fungible token can have also some physical item associated with this non-fungible token. If you're looking at the examples of companies like Nike and Adidas, these companies are produce sportswear, and they had release of NFTs which were showing each of a sneaker, sports shoe, and like a person who bought this specific NFT, they had the digital image, but in addition to digital image, they had the actual sneaker sent to their address. and after like a little time taking for the shipping, they bought an actual physical item as well. So I can bring one more example of a company called Tiffany, which is famous luxury goods producer and seller. So it's famous at least in the US. But this luxury brand did this have their release of NFTs, and like in August of 2022, they built a website called NFTs, and this website was showing basically what they're offering as an actual physical item, which people were buying this NFT were getting. So, like what people who were getting was a digital image, like a specific release of digital image, and so like after getting the specific image, then like he was manufacturing a custom pendant which was based, which has the size of around maybe 2 inches by 3 inches, and it was worn as a necklace. The specific pendant. This pendant was like the 2 inches by 3 inch pendant was like a gold flash, and on the top of this gold flash little diamonds placed in the shape of the digital image that the person bought online and did acquire. So basically, the pendant was based on a specific image, and every pendant which was offered was unique and different from each other. So when I looked at the website, like the time I did look, they already did complete the sale, but the sale amount was like about 30 ethers, and I believe at the price of that time in August 2022, it was somewhere between 60 to 90,000 coin dollars. So this is a very significant amount and very big purchase, but it shows that NFTs could very expensive, and they could have not only a digital item associated with it, but also can have a physical item associated with it. So far I did describe the NFTs, but let me describe also the marketplaces which these NFTs are offered for sale. Most of the times, like NFT marketplaces, I can bring the examples of OpenSea or Ferrari. These are very famous marketplaces which are like offering creators of collections to come to a specific site, for example, OpenSea, then for some small amount, as I did read, at the amount, I believe, of 6% for this amount, and like creators of collections of digital images, which could be digital art or maybe some photography or some other types of digital items, like the creators of these items, they could list the collection. At the time they were listing, like they had to select the blockchain which they are going to use for deployments of smart contracts based on their items. And when a buyer was coming to buy a specific item of the newly listed collection, then at that point the first buyer did appear the deployment of the smart contract for non-fungible token. The buyer had to pay the gas fee, and then they were getting an address of this deployed non-fungible contract, and they were adding this non-fungible token to their account on their wallet on a decentralized exchange. So and further, like if the buyer and owner of this decide to put it for sale, they could list it on the on the marketplace which they is on, and they could put the pricing they would like to get for this item, and if there are buyers, then buyers could the pricing they're willing to pay to buy this item as well. So if there was a match between the pricing of buyer and seller, then a sale was performed, and at the point of the sale, the marketplace was collecting their commission, and they were also collecting the for them with a transfer to the owners of the guide, to the creators of the collection of the NFTs. So this is the way the traditional Western world marketplace are operating. So like further buying and selling of NFTs of a specific collection was done in a single coin, which was decided by the creator of this NFT, and it is going to be traded like Apple. They can buy and sell only in this buy and sell NFTs of this collection only in a specific crypto. So I mentioned the Western marketplaces, but what some people don't know or they're not very familiar with is something NFT marketplace in a country called China. So if we're looking at what happened in China, maybe about 2 years ago, they did introduce their central bank digital currency. Shortly after introduction of their central bank digital currency, they did prohibit mining, initially mining of cryptocurrencies in China. So they did follow the ban mining with the ban trading of cryptocurrencies, and finally the ban owning of cryptocurrency by citizens in China. I think I did speak about central bank digital currencies versus crypto and confrontation. So if we're looking at the example of China, so we could see that central banks which are creating central bank digital currencies, and again with the central banks, governments, and ordinary banks of a specific country, they don't like currencies. So what China is currently a very significant number of holders of central bank digital currency account. The last I checked, based on articles that give it, there are about maybe 300 holders of accounts of the Chinese digital currency. This is very significant and very, very big number. But let's come back to the NFTs. And so what happened in China is the there was a very big NFT market, and this NFT market had about maybe several hundred marketplaces, and even bigger number of options offered on these marketplaces. So just because owning and trading of cryptocurrency was prohibited, it didn't stop businesses and organizations in China to create a marketplace, trade at these marketplaces in Chinese currency, and as Chinese currency is RMB, renminbi, or yuan. So what happened in China, I think, is a very, very significant example of an alternative use of crypto coins, buying and selling of NFTs. But so far, I did talk in general about the NFTs and the marketplaces, and let's come to the specifics of what we are offering in our project and in our marketplace. So I would like to tell you something that we're preparing, which is very, very exciting. We're preparing a collection based on three-dimensional images, and this collection of 3D image-based NFTs is going to be animated means like the object is going to move by themselves. It's going to maybe move left, right, up, down. It's going to zoom, maybe in or out. Maybe it is rotate by itself. So this is the first capability, but then the second capability is it is going to be interactive. The user can click with their mouse and move themselves the object left, right, up, down. They could push the scroll wheel. They could move the scroll wheel, and the object is going to zoom in or out. They could also like to rotate the image as well. So this is the second capability, but the third capability, which this three-dimensional object is going to have, is object is going to speak. To speak, it's possible to speak in three different voices. It could speak in a voice, it could speak in a voice, and it could speak in a whisper. And like in addition to these three main types of voices, there are some flavors. And the flavor means like the voice could be in normal speed, or the voice could be in a slow speed or a fast speed. So in addition to the speaking capability, the next capability object is going to be that it is going to have voice recognition capability. So if you're the user, you can which keeps moving well, you can command it to stop moving, and then the object is going to stop moving. You can command it, you can command it to start moving, and the object is going to start moving. You can command it to move left, move right, move up, move down. You can command the object to zoom in, the object is going to come closer. You command the object to zoom out, and the object is going to move away. You can command the object to rotate, and it's going to start rotating. In addition to this abilities that I listed, like the next ability which this dimensional object is going to have, is it's going to have a basic artificial intelligence. The object, what is your name, and then the object will tell that name. You can ask the object, who are you, and then the object is going to tell in few sentences who they are. You can ask the object like describe something, like for example, describe Web3, or describe decentralization, or describe Russia. And then the object is going to describe about either Web3 or decentralization or the country called Russia. So this is a very interesting and very exciting capability. But let me tell you about the last capability which this dimensional object is going to have. So I would like to bring an example. Like for example, you're going to see movies in a theater, and sometimes when you go to a movie theater which has a big number of like for example, movie plays, it may have maybe 8 or 10 or 12 individual movie theaters which are showing different movies. So some of these theaters, they may be showing three-dimensional movies, and when like if you bought a ticket for a specific movie which is three-dimensional, the start of the movie, like before the start of the movie, you're given glasses which you can put on, and then like the movie is going to be projected on a flat screen, and then you're going to see, like after putting the glasses, you're going to see the actual shape in three dimensions of the object which is coming out of the screen. So you're going to have real-life implementations of like moving objects. These glasses that you put on. So I feel that we're going to have a stereoscopic capability by putting glasses, and I can show you the glasses. By putting these glasses, you can see like three-dimensional objects into their big and real shape. So it's usually three-dimensional. They're like put on a flat two-dimensional screen, but by putting the glasses, you can see these objects in their big and real shape. One difference between glasses which are given to you in a movie theaters and these glasses is that glasses in movie theaters, they have lenses, they're clear, but the lenses are polarized. And based on this polarization, in this clear lens glasses, then you can see a three-dimensional shape based on the different polarization between our left and right eye. But in our case, like as you can see, we have one lens which is red and one lens which is blue. Like we have a color separation. The three-dimensional objects is like rendered in red or reddish colors, and other part of the object is rendered in blue or bluish color, and all together they're coming, and after putting these glasses, you can see the three-dimensional shape of the object. But so I think this is the glass capability, the long list of NFTs which we're offering, and so this is also very, very exciting as well. So I did describe NFTs that we are having, but let me tell you a little bit about the NFT marketplace that we are preparing. So we did to have our own NFT marketplace for the reason that like if we are listing our NFTs on a famous popular marketplace, this popular marketplace is not going to do anything to advertise our NFTs, but by putting by building our NFT marketplace, we actually make promotion of our NFTs, and our marketplace as well. So some other difference between a traditional NFT marketplace or NFT marketplace is that our NFT marketplace is based on our own blockchain instance. People who are maybe after this selling NFTs traditional NFT marketplaces, they're actually doing this in one specific crypto coin, and like by buying like people are coming to traditional NFT marketplace, they have to pay gas fees for the transaction of in a specific crypto coin or token, and this gas fee could be very, very significant. Like for example, Ethereum, like Ethereum, they switch from proof of work consensus mechanism to proof of stake consensus, and before and at the time of this switch, there was a great hope of people that gas fees are low, but gas fees didn't lower, they remained the same, or at the time of like a big number of transactions are increasing very significantly as well. There are other which have lower gas fees, but like their coin or token may increase in value, and with increase in value, there's increase the gas for deployment and then for transfers of like smart contracts. Now, by having our own blockchain instance, we do not require people to pay gas fees, and we are absorbing the gas fees because our own blockchain and blockchain instance. And like what is interesting and specific about our blockchain is that it runs the same software as Ethereum mainnet and as Binance Smart Chain, as Polygon, and as many other blockchains. So what is specific and different is that Ethereum mainnet has network ID, which is 1. Binance Smart Chain has network ID 56. Polygon has network ID, I believe, 132, and our network ID is 124. Basically, it runs the same Ethereum software, and it creates and deploy the same type of smart contracts, which are deployed on Ethereum mainnet or on Smart Chain or on our own. So coming to our own marketplace, in addition to not having to pay a fee for buying NFTs or NFT marketplace, people could make payments in multiple crypto coins or tokens. So this is the difference in marketplace where like creators and people who listed collection on their this collection, then it is trading on one crypto coin or token. In our marketplace, one and the following collections which are coming. These collections you can buy and then offer for sale if they want. Their NFTs in a variety of crypto coins and tokens. We're going to select several coins and you can pay in not just in one, but in like they're going to have a choice of several crypto coins or tokens which they could use to buy our NFTs. So in buying and thinking a number of crypto coins and tokens, so we are going to have the ability of people buying NFTs directly with fiat currency. They use their credit card or bank account to buy, and they could also offer this for sale into fiat currency. So this is a new capability, and I believe traditional NFT marketplaces do not have yet this capability, and we are adding this capability to our marketplace. Like I mentioned, that we're going to have a number of tokens that we're going to select, and like criteria for selection of crypto coin or token which we can use buy or sell our NFTs is that the crypto coin or token to have a very fast transaction time. The transaction time has to be like for most few minutes. Many other blockchains they have much longer time for confirmation of transaction, and makes them not suitable for us to use them as payment for our marketplace. In addition to this, like we have to be aware of gas fees and the loss of coins and tokens which are paid gas fees. But like about coins or tokens, we have to look at withdraw fees, and so changes like there are many people who have their accounts on exchanges, and centralized exchanges have withdrawal fees. So let's say some user they have a certain in specific crypto coin, and they need to do a withdrawal of this crypto coin and token. So crypto centralized exchange they have crypto coins and withdrawal fee, and for big and popular crypto coins like Bitcoin, this withdrawal fee can be very it could be like 1,000 of BTC or like 1 ETH. ETH. So this is a very significant amount which user who is withdrawing, they have to pay. Like there are lots of marketplaces which do not consideration of the fees, which are like buyers and like sellers who want to like like if they want to sell sellers, they pay. But we have considered we're taking into consideration the withdrawal fees in selecting a specific crypto coin or token you can use for buying and selling marketplace. So I did this like is in general and in general, and what is coming for our project in specific. I'm going to wrap up this event. In summary, I'd like to invite you to come to our meeting and demo day session, which you can see like a live demonstration of what we're having for our NFT collection and NFT marketplace. I would like to invite you also to come to our social channels and social groups on our website, which is decentralizedweb.org. On the bottom of every page, you can see the social networks that we're posting on, and then you can click on one more of these social networks, become a follower or become a member of the group. With this, I'm going to wrap up this event. Thank you for coming. My name is Paul Arsof. I'm the founder of this Decentralized project. We have something very, very exciting with three-dimensional NFTs and our own marketplace. Thank you for coming. Have a nice day, have a nice evening, and